Okay, cameras are rolling, guys. Let's roll this and see what happens. This is a video about. Keep playing. Because what we're doing is the pensive song introduction. This is a video where we're going to fall over ourselves. We're going to make ourselves look silly in order that you can feel more confident in singing. Okay? And we're going to talk a little bit about singing harmony.
Can't be somebody we both know I ain't, but I tried so hard. You knew I wouldn't catch on. Racing down the highway, going 90 and 60, screaming out the window, wishing you could have fixed me, but I'm still a drunk. Darling, you're still gone. All of my babies like holding up your fists when all the fight's gone.
Okay, with due respect to Joey Landreth.
The world is a better place with him in
and the
it.
Brothers Landreth, that was them. Okay, so we want to talk about singing harmony and why you should do it and why you shouldn't be afraid to try and do that. Dan, you've always sung in bands?
Always.
I've always sung in bands. Mary, you've always sung in bands.
I've always sung in bands,
Because
yeah.
presumably you've always been stood at the front singing.
Not always, but yes.
Okay. Let's start from the beginning, shall we?
Let's start from the beginning. So,
Daniel,
I
I like that bass.
love this bass. It's very good. It feels a little bit, what do you call it, S&M?
That's not where I thought you were going. I thought you were going to say a bit fretless.
No, it's all rubbery.
Yeah.
And when you start to sweat,
Thank you
it
very
goes, yeah.
Especially without the air conditioning off in this place.
It is a little bit warm in here. It sounds great then.
It's lovely. It's really nice.
You
really
play guitar
fun.
in a minute, I'll play
Okay.
bass.
No. I'm good, dude.
He's
So,
very
I'm good.
happy. He's
How
very
does
So-
harmony work?
Right, how does harmony work? First of all, I'll just say for all guitar players out there, the sole reason that I've been able to get gigs over the past far out, nearly 30 years, is not because I played guitar. I play guitar as well as the next guy, but I sang. And if you want it to be a professional musician, especially now, learning to sing is so, so important. Right, so harmony. It's quite simple. You've got a melody, and that melody is a bunch of notes thrown together over a chord. So let's just do the very first line of do a dear a fee. There you go, perfect.
Do a dear, a
Right.
female dear.
Now that's the melody.
Do a dear,
Mary's going to put a third above on that.
Do a dear, female dear. Do a dear,
Right.
female dear.
And keep going. And that's it. And I'll put a fifth above on that.
Do a dear, a female dear. Do a dear, a female dear.
So what's going on there? If you can imagine, Mary, if I can grab your guitar for 2 seconds.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like
So
this.
you've got. So we're in C, and the melody is C D E C E C E. Now the chord.
Can we just talk about the major scale?
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. It's the chord.
Dan's brain goes 80,000 times faster than everybody else's.
Sorry.
And
sorry.
when I'm at 2, Dan's at 9. So I'm
Right.
just going to try and drag him
I'm
back
at
to
1
9.
right now.
Okay.
Let's talk about the C major
So-
scale.
With my education.
Starting on C. C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, F is 4, G is 5, A is 6, B is 7, and C is 8 back down to 1.
Do a dear, a female dear.
So,
Pray a drop of golden sun.
That's it.
Me a name I call myself. Far a long, long way to one.
So-
Drunk is what we're gonna get tonight.
So all the letters of the scale have a number associated with it. So when you hear someone say a third above, if I'm singing the melody, I'm going to start, if I count up 3 from the scale, I'm going to start on the note. So I'm starting on C, na, na, na. A third above would be starting on E. A fifth above would be starting on the G. If I went na 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 na, you get this 7th harmony, but you basically you're keeping it inside the basic 1, 3, 5, sort of block harmony thing.
Yeah, and
so,
all you're doing is if you forget the melody for 2 seconds, you're just singing the notes in the chord.
You're just singing the notes in the chord, exactly.
You know what the notes in the chord are because you're playing the chord.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. Do a deer, a female deer, do. No, just
keep going.
Just stay on the G. So do a deer, a female deer, do a deer, a female deer.
Ray, a drop of golden sun. Ray, a drop of golden sun.
No.
Sing, just use stick. Sing 1, 2, and 3 all together.
You're going to do 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Do a deer, a female deer,
Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me and me, my God. Come on, that's the most famous thing in the world.
Yeah, so you're doing block harmony now.
Yeah.
I haven't done this for 20 years.
That's how you sing the round.
This is the problem.
That's how kids run the campfires.
Oh, you're
sing
doing
the round.
Oh, I see.
That's how they sing the round.
Okay, right, all right. But that ends up being a bit different. Anyway, because you're doing close harmony, then you're getting 1, 2, and 3 together.
Yeah.
But the idea of the chord, it's a third between the notes, 1, 3, and 5.
That's
7.
where I was hoping he was going to jump to next.
Okay.
What are the important harmonies?
The important harmonies. 1, 3. Basically, a chord is built up in thirds, right? 1, 3, 5, and then 7, and then you get your 9s and 11s and sharp 11s, 13s. But the building blocks of the chords is built up in thirds. So basically, a 1, 3, 5 harmony is basically that chord. It's the intervals.
And of course, if you're talking about a bar chord, the relative, they don't always go
1, 3. In fact, they very rarely.
They go 1, 5, 3 when you play
Exactly.
that kind of chord.
Yeah. So the way a keyboard player would play it, you'd get it like that. But the guitars like that. So yeah.
So if we were to pick 3 notes now, if we were to pick G, sing me a D. So if we sing, pick a note on your instrument.
So I'm left with this now then.
No, there you go.
So the way, if I'm ever struggling to sing a harmony and it's coming up to the chorus and I'm thinking, I'm not quite sure which note I'm going to sing, I always, if I'm playing and I know I'm singing the 5th, I'll do that just before I start to
Very
sing.
good. There you go.
Yeah, little trick.
So pick your note, Mary. You can have either 1, 3, or 5.
I'll go 3.
Okay.
But if you just stay 1, 3, and 5. Who's singing the major third? Drop it by a semitone.
That's a minor third now. If you go up semitone, La is a major tritone.
Minor again.
La.
Major.
La. That's called a triad. 3 notes.
And I'm the changing
There you go.
vessel
Exactly.
in that.
And it's the third that dictates whether it's a major chord or a minor chord. A minor third, minor chord, major third.
Happy or sad?
Happy, sad. Okay, great. So we're going to do a song. We've got 10 minutes to do the song.
You can
10
get
minutes?
through most. If you're in a band and you've got a chorus, you can get through most songs by picking one of those notes, the 5th and the major or the minor third, to get a decent harmony to sing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a great place to start.
7 is the other one you'll really like, but those 2 work nicely.
They're lovely.
So we are going to do Jolene.
Okay.
But we haven't worked it out yet.
No.
So we're going to work it out in front of cameras.
Yeah, in front of thousands of people. Because don't be afraid. We're going to fall over. So should you fall over. Don't be afraid to open your mouth and sing. It'll sound bad for the first 3 minutes, and then after that,
watch
it'll be
this.
fine.
Okay.
Watch this.
What are the chords then?
Hold my drink.
What are the chords?
It's
So it's A minor.
C and G.
A.
Oh, Polly Darton.
Polly
Polly
Darton.
Darton.
Yeah, there's an E minor on the verse. Unless you play it in the chorus as well.
So
Doesn't matter.
our band name is Polly Darton and the Bullseyes.
Very good.
All right.
Yep.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
I'll do the fifth here.
So what am I singing? Keep going.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can.
Okay, hold on that A minor for a second. What am I singing? You were singing what, fifth?
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
So what am I singing?
So you're going to keep going.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Okay, so I can't sing that high. You
Please don't
can.
take him just because you can.
Then you do this.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging
So
of
show me the notes.
my man.
Show me your notes.
Starts on E.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Go for it.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
I'll go above.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Go.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Again. It's good. So one more time.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Sorry.
I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
One more time.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my
For
man.
goodness sake, let's go for a verse.
Okay.
Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is like summer rain, but I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep him crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Just sorry. Can you stop for 1 second? Just do the first two notes of the chorus. 2, 3.
Jolene, Jolene.
Sorry. Jolene. Just do your first note.
What you will be picking up at this point is the
Okay.
I always find the
All right.
fifth the hardest one.
Right.
The middle one is always the hardest one. Usually the minor and the major third is much easier to pick out because those are the main tones you hear in chords.
Yep.
And it's the closer ones that I personally find more difficult.
Right.
And that's where I have to sit at home and work out the notes and work out the reference.
There's an
Right.
exercise. Do you ever play a chord on the piano, if you can play the piano, or on the guitar, where you just play a chord and then you have to sing the middle
Yeah,
note,
play-
and it's
It's in the middle
isn't
note.
it?
Yeah.
Beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like the breath of spring, your voice is like summer rain, but I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily
have to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Something like that.
Well, I reckon that went about 75% as well as we hoped it was going to do.
Yeah.
But that is the point, and we share that warts and all because that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You got to sit down and 3 hours of that.
Yeah. It takes a while.
Or an hour, and then an hour the next week, and 2 hours the next week, and before you know it, it will click, and you'll be used to the people you're singing with. You will. You'll all know where you sit. Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? Feeling comfortable. You just got to let it go, and don't feel self-conscious. You just got to, and you do naturally.
Yeah, of course.
I found myself doing it through in this video, going, "Oh God, I really can't hear that one because I'm listening to Mary's lovely voice, and all I can hear is the melody, and that's the way it goes, isn't it?" But. So yeah, I don't know if that'll be helpful. I hope it is. The difference between okay bands and great bands is vocals.
Yeah. Well, that's, I'm playing Gimpy the bass, and it's like I'm out of my comfort zone, and it's aren't
they ace?
But it's amazing.
They remind me of the Ashbury basses of the 80s.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're very cool.
I don't remember them. Sorry.
We were discussing songs to sing today. I was going, oh, what about some Everly Brothers and some Beatles and some...
And I was like, Britney Spears.
Yeah, Mary was like, how old are you guys?
I did not say that.
That's what I heard.
Just to finish off, let's do something that we've done before.
Okay.
That might be a little bit, we just do... Yeah.
I'll tell you, baby, you will never find another girl.
That's a G, yeah.
Look into my eyes, don't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Don't you know it's true, girl? There's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah. Everybody wants to know the truth. In my arms, it's the only clue. I've hidden my heart behind the bedroom door. Now it's open, I can do no more. I'll tell you, baby, you will never find another girl that's on mine. Look into my eyes, can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Don't you know it's true, girl, there's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah. Everybody wants a history. On every page, a mystery. You can read my diary, you're in every line. Jealous minds ever satisfied. I'm telling you, baby, you will never find another girl in this heart of mine.
30 seconds left, guys.
Look into my eyes, don't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Don't you know it's true, girl? There's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah. Look into my eyes, can't you see they're open wide? Would I lie to you, baby? Would I lie to you? Don't you know it's true, girl? There's no one else but you. Would I lie to you, baby? Yeah.
There you go. Bye.
Bye.
We're being taken off the air.
I think that was all in the editing, to be honest.
Yeah.